Hola! Welcome back to this killer, stellar, amazing, extravagant video game. Many years in the making, and I've enjoyed it so far. Good old Metroid Prime 4 by Retro Studios. We have 2 of 5 artifacts. Pretty fun. We fought like a puppet no jutsu Silex. He basically did what Itachi and Kasame did at the start of Shippuden. Where they used like a vessel to control. But it was a lot of fun. It was funny seeing Silex spin around as like a twister. Super similar to Noxus's Vocite. And yeah, a lot of challenge. There's a lot of tough enemies, and I really, I'm borderline addicted to challenge, so definitely all for stuff like that. I've noticed that a lot of the lasers in this game do a lot of damage, which if you play Prime Hunters, what's new? Yeah, it's good. It really rewards positioning, and it punishes you if you don't check your flank, which is really cool. I like the psychic charge beam puzzles. Those have been a lot of fun. The scanning system has been super efficient. Again, I really like how new scanning objects are green. So that's a smart way to just quickly show like what can be new. Just the way they display like the green palette on new scannable targets. I really appreciate. Not that the older games did it bad, not at all. I just have loved the way they do scanning in this game. And it makes sense when you're going to be on the motorcycle. Being able to quickly scan new objects and see them really fast by them being a pretty bright green. Pretty efficient for sure. Let me fix this microphone and then we'll get started. We're playing for 4 o'clock today, a little under 4 hours. I guess unless I beat the game in like 10 seconds, here we go. Did I beat it? Call Guinness Book of World Records. Get him on the phone right now. Okay, here's the final boss. I didn't even hit him. All right, there you go. Still probably record, right? Elevator platform activated using the elevator console leads to an underground safe station. Yondu's whistle missile. That's such a cool ability he has. This is a cool ability too, yeah, the multi-shot. Just kind of like the psychic disc. Dun, dun. Galactic Federation signal detected beneath the sand's surface. Its source can be freed with a strong pull. Okay. I think we're definitely getting the grapple beam pretty soon. Did he just parry the missile? He like deflected it. That was awesome. To transport combustible liquids, a reaction is visible on the barrel's metallic body, contains fuel. I forgot we got double jump at the end yesterday. Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged, causing a short. With its sensor non-functional, the door cannot be opened. I like the way you can stream charge shots. Another similar thing to Prime Hunters. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 charge. Killer. I mean, just like, okay, I want to say real quick, like, this movement with the gyro aim, I mean, I'm ready to play some multiplayer. I'm ready to play this game. This game's a tremendous, but I really hope they've been cooking like a Prime Hunters multiplayer to come out hopefully this decade, because this is great. This is, I mean, like, look how fluid that is. Leave a bomb. I mean, I can imagine all 7 of the Prime Hunters looking and moving as fluid as this in HD. Missiles are good for switching. You can use your pad to switch beams, like on the bottom left if I get more. Now, in Prime Hunters, there was the power beam, and then 7 different bounty hunters, like affinity weapons. But they could find creative ways. It could be like dual inputs with the D-pad. A lot of fun stuff for sure. I mean, you got your radar on the top left where your allies have different symbols. So in multiplayer, like Spire could be an orange Magmaw, Nox is a purple Judicator, stuff like that. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles connects to the sky tram. Touch the center hologram to operate. I moved my Joy-Con around a little bit. This is great. The right trigger lets you resync. What a good feature! Like resync your gyro aim. So when you're like, yeah, repositioning yourself, stretching. Yo, I'm gonna do a lecture today. I'm gonna tell you how good Prime 4 is, and then you can just hold the trigger there. PSA: if you're going into journalism, it's actually important that while some hand gestures are all right, don't do it too much. It's just a good overall professional presentation skill to not be like super crazy with your hand and arm movements. Just in general.
But you know what? I'm gonna start talking to you like this. Do you not understand how good this game is?
Ice area, okay. Now I did see in one of the trailers that the Ice Wolves from Federation Force are here, which is really cool. Doing some homework. My gyro. That's alright. Yeah, this is a great feature for sure. Don't mind if I do. I do love that you see her face briefly. You go to the... Press start. Hello, hello. I'd like to say the one and only at first by default, but Spire has many fans. Rightfully so. Noxus! Oh, right, anyway. That would be really cool. I think he'll at least cameo. Cryopod, airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Its circuitry is exposed. Let's see if anything is back here. Yeah, this tram. Sky Tram for wheeled vehicles transports loaded cargo vehicles between Soul Valley and Icebelt, online and operational. Vehicle, light delivery truck, transport designed to make tight turns within the facility. It is equipped with special tires for driving on the frozen ground. Gate is linked to a bomb slot. The hatch will release when powered by the connected slot. Now, I can probably jump in here. Nice. Classic sound. Classic jingle. Michael Jordan watching? I'd like a critique, sir. Maintenance gate. Center censored damaged. The lock cannot be disabled from this side. Rear side sensor remains functional. The lock can be released from the other side. Tempered glass fractured in several places. Structural integrity weakened. A powerful impact will shatter it. Grapple crane. Used for heavy-duty loading and unloading. Its claw attachment grabs and moves cargo. Okay, so this one's disabled. Is the grapple beam in here? I keep forgetting I have the double jump though. Man, it is a lot of fun coming to this game from BioShock 2, BioShock 1, Deus Ex, most of the Star Wars Jedi Knight games, and Black Mesa, all in the span of around a year. And I've been playing Prime Hunters almost weekly. Like, there's been just a lot of fun FPS, sci-fi based shooter games lately. I think that all kind of influence each other. Well, Black Mesa definitely, I mean by like Half-Life in general. I think Half-Life 3 will come out in a few months. I think they're going to announce it really soon. Hey! Crustacean morphology, ice crawler, well adapted to freezing temperatures. It remains active even in low temperatures and possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Passage blocked by a large ice formation. The ice has thickened over time, becoming part of the wall. Requires extreme heat to clear. Yes, Spire, I would like some help, please. Thank you. I think he's busy. That's alright. Use missile at this door. I think you do almost a double jump. Let me look around. Grapple crane control terminal controls the crane currently offline. It draws power from the linked spinner. Yeah, I don't think you can double jump that far. Okay, got that. Large laboratory container. Used for transporting and storing lab equipment. Tough, sturdy, standard firearms can still destroy it with relative ease. Oh, I missed that scan. Operation complete. Link device activated. I don't think she jumps up here. It's close though. It's definitely something to do with destroying the glass with the missile. But what do you? Small laboratory container used for transporting and storing medicine and other supplies. It is equipped with climate control features. I love how specific these scans are. Like, I really appreciate it. It's a lot of detail. Let me read this again. Center sensor damage. The lock cannot be disabled from this side. Rear side sensor remains. Oh. Okay. Right. Hold on. Gotcha. That's a witty way to point out that you can do something like this without bluntly telling you. It's cool. Okay, we need the boost ball here. Man, there's a lot of things looking like we're gonna get a boost ball, grapple beam, and some type of fire beam soon. This is offline. Unless it's just momentum based. No, you got a boost ball. Kind of like locked until you get the boost ball. Yeah, I feel like you operate through the boost ball, this comes down. So we probably need to go to a different area. I'm gonna look ahead one more time, but it looks like you're locked behind a boost ball check and some type of fire beam check. That's fine. We'll come back. There was, oh, you know what? Let's go back to the first area. We have a double jump now. I was like, we have psychic boots. There was an earlier area that was looking for that. And then now we can double jump back further. Let's do that. Yeah, cool Metroid style gameplay. Return in areas when we have more power-ups and stuff. Some missiles. No, see, I like this. I like. See, if I didn't play this game blind, like near blind, obviously there's some trailer stuff and a few things people show screenshot wise, but it'd be like, oh, I know not to go here. But see, I like that. I like just exploring and then finding, oh yeah, Metroid style. I need to come back later. It really is that kind of. Like, there really is like a first Metroid experience thing. Because, once you mentally map out like Super Metroid, Prime Hunters, Metroid 2, any Metroid game, you don't really have that sense of like, oh, I need to come back, really. Which, I'm not saying the games get bad. No, they're still really good. But it's fun just kind of doing this. Oh, she can get on her motorcycle mid jump. Okay. Let's go to the first area. We do have a compass, which is nice. So we need to go southwest. Yeah, Metroid is big on how different a first run is. there really are a lot of those like observation, like, wait, I can't be here yet, but I can go just far enough. But yeah, I mean, look at like, you know, Super Metroid speedrunners. They know everything pretty fast. That's not a bad thing. It's just, it's a whole new way to play Metroid now. See, I'm an advocate of, they made a Silex amiibo. I think it'd be cool if you could just play as Silex, like a post game or something. Unless they pull like a Metal Gear Solid 2 Raiden thing later in this game. That'd be cool. Look at him go! You having fun? Good. Sculpture of Lakash, a Lemorn priest and sculptor. His gaze is directed toward Chrono Tower. Psychic lift, stone elevator that operates using psychic energy activated by using telekinesis to move the PK stone. Watch out, Ness! The matchup has changed. Oh, who's here? Oh, now he's firing? That's fun. Like, yeah, it's like, man, there's a lot of Ocarina of Time, like, there's definitely some, like, Hero of Time Zelda game influence here. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. Really like this. Lemorn's Psychic Door. To enable its beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to its center. Is this, it's like a fire beam. Web collar nesting material. The elasticity of this threading dampens impacts and stops standard firearms. Highly flammable. Yeah, a lot of Zelda style for sure. Okay, so this is another section where you come back when you play as Spire. Got it. Spire with his Harley Davidson long handle motorcycle. I would love that so much. I mean, this is just a lot of fun, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, anyway, yeah, let's go southwest. Kind of reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, where as you get closer to a world, elements of that world start showing up in the overworld. Banjo-Tooie is like a really good Metroidvania. It's a really good Metroid game, 3D Metroid game. It was a 3D Metroid game 2 years before Metroid Prime. I do plan to do 100% on Kazooie and Tooie in the near future. I've beaten Tooie years ago when I was a kid, but I'd like to do 100% on both. Thanks, but no thanks. He's being kind. It's funny how mad some people have gotten over that character. I think they did a bad first, and I think, well, you know, well, it's like I said, when they showed the trailer with Mr. McKinsey not too far long ago, I think people definitely overreacted, and I said in the comments, I was like, you know, let's give the game a chance. Looking like there's some Federation force kind of co-op escort stuff, and that's cool. You know, looks like he's one icon of many teammates you might get. You know, there's a decent amount of chatter, talk, dialogue in Prime 3, so it really isn't like off course. And you know, right when I started the game, I turned off tutorial stuff, so I don't know if he says more with that. But... Hello, hello.
Hey, welcome back.
The arm cannon schematic.
How's the Viola handle? I bet it's got way more power than a Federation bike.
Alright, we need to put some crystals in.
Have fun out there.
Thank you. Scott the Waz. Oh my gosh. Hey all, Scott here. He probably likes this game. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like they are making Prime 4, you know? Like, this is exactly what Prime 4 would be like, the momentum. Like, if they made this game 10 years ago on the Wii U, it'd be pretty similar. Just by how consistent it's lining up with all the other Prime games.
Hi, Samus. Welcome back.
Hello.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Classic Star Wars Jedi Knight BioShock element where you place new enemies in a past area to kind of let players know there's some new stuff here. Nice. Half-Life. Okay, I think she can make this. It's a close call, though. Yeah, cool. Wow, we didn't scan this before. Ancient stone bridge built by the Lemorn. It shows severe damage from seismic activity, though its basic structure remains stable. Weight capacity estimated to be 700 LH. Metroid in my Metroid game? Huh? What are they doing over at Retro Studios? Making Metroid games. Where's Donkey Kong Country Returns? Actually, I would like another one. That'd be great, but no rush. It doesn't have to be them that makes it. But, you know, they're 2 for 2 there. Bridge paves the way to the Temple of Memory. Those Lemorn who follow the path will come to the altar connecting the past and the present. The past and the present? We're gonna play through all of Metroid 1? That'd be cool. We don't have to do that, though. It won't ruin the game if they don't have that. I'm gonna let him get his cardio in real quick. Alright, meet me on the right when you're ready. so you come back here again when you get some type of fire beam. I love that kind of like pit screeching when those type of enemies are around, which yeah, I do think they are some like definitely a related species to the Viros. I think they're the same thing, but some type of like time-space variation. Okay, we went in a circle here. I know there's psychic platforms around. Circle. I think we need to go. Okay, there's the path. We need to go down here. It might be like a sci-fi, one of those sci-fi tropes where the Viros are part of the species that were given a lot of like nice living resources, and these guys were kind of neglected. Yeah, definitely could be a time-space variant. They did a big patch last night when it was on stream. I wonder what they did. It took a little bit, which I'm fine waiting. I was just kind of curious. I thought I was joking about, oh yeah, the Spire update. Joking. They could have added it. I think that would be a big announcement if they did that. Got the missile expansion. That really was... Now there is some backtracking with like a fire beam. But I am gonna go back to like the main base. Let me check this though. I do not have any of the Prime 4 amiibo. I do like that Silex's is a callback to the first time we see him in the Prime Hunters intro. Like, he's doing the same pose, like the roar. There's a fallen Federation soldier in front of him. Mechanoid scout bot emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. I wonder if he has the same, like, roar sound effects like in Prime Hunters. I didn't hear him in the puppet fight, but we'll see. Is there anything here with backtracking? We already did that. I think it's time to head back. Cool. Is that enemy drinking water? That sounded funny. Okay, that happened yesterday. One of the like sentry security robots like tackled me into a corner, and their constant like active hitbox just kept draining my health. It was really funny. Definitely got to be careful with positioning here. Well, you know, there's water in coffee. Hold on. Hydration added, missiles added, health added.
I'll be here.
Goodbye, Mr. McKinsey. Good luck with your work. Yeah, it's good emo, yeah.
Areas you haven't fully surveyed yet. Have you checked out the volcano?
With Samus and F-Zero, she is a bounty hunter. They do have James McCloud in F-Zero, and then Octoman is in Star Fox. They should just make a Nintendo sci-fi division and make more Metroid, F-Zero, Star Fox, and Star Tropics games. Nintendo, let's talk. I'll help you out. Southeast, right? Actually, you know what? I'm super prideful. I'm not going to the volcano now. Just kidding. That is where I'm going. What's up, Curve? How you doing? Spire playing Metroid. That's Curve, are you gonna get this motorcycle? Hello. It's like sand dolphins. the theory of every Nintendo universe being connected. I don't think that's true. I think that's just a cameo, but that is funny how people might overthink that. Oh, I have not seen Akira. Oh my gosh, the did they copy General Grievous's bike? No, they are the bike. That'd be so funny though. Someone make like a General Grievous mod. Do the Utapau fight. That'd be fun. I saw the video. That was funny. Dun, 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 dun. I heard the new Predator movie's really good. I want to see it. A fine addition to my collection. Curb, your team's still in tonight for Mugen. We had to stop Mugen last night because there was like some boot up glitches with Vegeta, but I got him restored, so we will be streaming that at 5. But your team is still in. Still General Grievous, Magna Guard, Captain America, and Ghost Rider. It's a good squad. Yeah, Badlands. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Hey, is that trademarked? Hey, Viola Bike, can you play Radical Highway? Dun, 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 dun. Insect morphology. Sand Shren. Insect relative of the Shren family. Oh, when's the reunion? Native to the Soul Valley. Attacks threats using a sharp, thick needle protruding from its mouth. Is this the family reunion? Oh, sorry. You guys want to party? You guys got the punch bowl? I think you're supposed to use the bike targeting. How's it going, dude? That'd be fun to watch, Predator vs. Samus. Oh, another boost ball segment. Gotcha. That's probably. I bet you get the boost ball in this area, and then you can do that like right when you leave. Some HP. Actually, there might be a save station up ahead. Hold on. Oh, they just keep coming. Don't change it. It's perfect to the last detail. I heard it's really good, that Predator movie that just came out. Emergency situation detected. Viola spinner temporarily locked. The lock will release once the emergency has been resolved. An emergency? You guys run out of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Also, PSA, be careful with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos right now. They are removing the red food dye. And Doritos. Organic morphology. Sand Shren hive. Nest opening formed from tree fiber and sand mixed with Shren saliva, vulnerable to explosive impacts. Samus dealing with some hornet's nest. Definitely on brand. Well, Fritos Lay's have recalled, or they're getting rid of their red orange food dye with nacho cheese Doritos and Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Yeah, red 40. Large shot expansion increases maximum shot ammo by 20. Also restores 20 shot ammo. Oh, was that the emergency to Hornet's Nest? That's funny. Red 40. What an end. So when's that Spire DLC? Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly. However, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. Crustacean morphology. Heat strap. Terrestrial crustaceans found in the caves of Magdrada volcano. They absorb green energy gel as it seeps through rock surfaces. The Spire update. He is lava proof. That would be fun. Reptile morphology. Vernon uses sharp claws on the tips of its legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. Hello? Aerial morphology. Swarm flyer. Produces a lighter than air gas in its body, then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. Energy gel seeping through the rock surface. The green energy in the planet's magma is filtered out by the stratum, causing it to emerge as a gel. Cave Johnson here with Stratum Gel. We found this in the, where was it? Some artifact, okay. I'm having all my scientists check in on it right now, and we're gonna add it to the test chambers. Black Mesa, catch up. Did I just spoil Portal 3? Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Half-Life 3? I think they'll announce it soon. Cave Johnson here with Half-Life 3. That's right. I own Valve. Oh, Cave Johnson, are you here? Okay, I think Cave Johnson's being a little more delusional than he usually is right now. I say that, but he did stop a resonance cascade in an alternate dimension. Props to you, alternate dimension, Cave Johnson. The pedestrian door. Offline, no malfunctions detected. The door's activation switch is in the room on the opposite side. Vehicle ramp that collapsed into the lava pool. Natural material erosion is presumably the cause of collapse. Unsafe for vehicles. Warning, extreme heat. Use caution when approaching. Unless you're Spire. She's not taking damage yet. Okay. Hold on. Not bad. The floor's lava. Vehicle, light delivery truck, used to move materials and machinery required for energy management and for removing waste and other unwanted materials from the facility. Definitely Metroid was like the big like floor is lava trope creator. Even like just Metroid related stuff, like as a kid when I played Floor is Lava, I thought about Planet Zabez and Brinstar and 64 and Melee. Yeah, Cave Johnson owning it would make too much sense. That's funny. He'd probably be like, work his way to vice president pretty fast, and Gabe Newell might be like, okay, Cave Johnson, we trust you. You're not disregarding the employees' health here. Lair pool, that's cool. Got the Magmore Caverns Alano Squire back. Welcome back, boys. Wheeled vehicle gate marks the path to the energy extraction facility. Automatically opens and closes. Lava in my Metroid game? The Cave Johnson core, that's so funny. Well, and then there's that Portal VR game. Spoilers. Okay, just looking around before we use the bike. Motorcycle. Bridge constructed by the Lemorne during the Machine Era. Used for material deliveries to the facility above the lava lake. Foundation and deck deployment can be initiated using kinetic energy from Viola. Well, this is fun. Zoom. Is that Silex? He's being like Knuckles in Sonic 3. Oh my gosh. Good save, Samus. Emergency bridge retraction triggered at the facility. This route will remain impassable until a bridge deck is installed. Akira slide? You mean Shadow the Hedgehog slide? He's like the most modern character in cinema to do it. No, I know it's the Akira slide, but I do like that Shadow did it in the movie recently. Is it now the Samus slide? Wait. You mean the Weevil slide? Hold on, Weevil did that in 2006. On his futuristic motorcycle. Dude, okay, so there were people when they saw the motorcycle in this game, some of them were flipping out. They're like, motorcycles in Metroid. It's like, yeah, did you play Prime Hunters? That's what Weevil had. It was cool. He was in like a cyber city. A rockfall has blocked the passage. The debris is made of extremely durable cornicite ore. High-powered explosives will require to clear the blockage. Let me just call my friend Spire. He's on speed dial. Spire, Bionicle. I think the Prime Hunters and Bionicle are on the same epic, awesome energy trail. They really are both on that like 2000s apex rule of cool frequency. And could you imagine if they released Bionicle canisters of the 7 Prime Hunters? I'd buy them all ASAP. How much damage did you take from lava? Oh, that's a lot. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Metroid could have motorcycles. I mean, it'd be cool to see Weevil have his motorcycle still. He's got like a hover one. Okay. I mean, it's not too far off. I think maybe the game's telling you to sacrifice some health to do this jump. Oh, she drowned. She just drowns. Spire? That's okay. I do like how they kind of depict her getting out. Like, she just kind of runs out. I mean, that almost looks like a grapple beam thing, but hold on. Oh, a shot expansion. Cool. Love the way the missile travels. So you don't have enough jump distance. Oh, you can get on your motorcycle. That's gonna... Yeah, you burn. Let's see. Vehicle, light delivery truck. Operational lighting suggests its battery may have recently been charged or replaced. Silex. The Silex is like a walking battery. Okay, nice backtracking. Beep bloop, blorp, bleep, bloop, bloop, blop. Ooh, I like the patterns on their like metal. Oh wait, that was one of Space Pirates. I do like that song though. I like this song too. Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage. facility small container. Stores replacement batteries and repair equipment used by the facility's maintenance bots. It can be destroyed using standard fire alarms. Hi. Pedestrian door terminal. Used to turn power to the door on and off. Currently set to on. Okay, well, it looks like someone turned it on. Silex. Rail container takes facility waste brought by light delivery trucks and transports it to the scrapyard. Lemoorn Energy Facility door. Its sensor is made using an electrified luminescent stone. The stone stores a charge, ensuring the door functions even if power is lost. Energy facility, large container used to store parts for repairing the larger machines throughout the facility. Besides being heat resistant, its durability is otherwise unremarkable. Who's writing my scan logs? Vegeta? No, Vegeta would not be that scientifically professional. Overall. Lemoorn Plasma Torch cuts metal using high heat arc plasma used to slice waste materials into manageable sizes. I think this is where we get the heat beam. It's probably the plasma beam. Could be the magmol, but she has the magmol. It's just like in her ship. Energy facility. Unless Spire shows up and he's like, "Here you go, Sims." Well, thank you, Spire. See, there you go. I might have just spoiled something. Energy facility special container. Superior sealing and insulation makes these ideal for transporting liquids. They are effectively indestructible. Hello. Arthropod morphology. Pyromite. Sees with a single light-emitting eye and walks on 8 clawed feet. It will approach intruders in its territory and trigger an explosion to repel them. I do like how enemies flash red if you're doing damage. It's a cool way to indicate that. I mean, that wasn't like new to this game. Eight-legged dog. Cool, dude. How are your dogs doing? How's your dog doing? I don't know. Maybe you adopted like 10 Dalmatians. So how are your dogs doing? Lemoorn Demolition Crane. Industrial equipment for extracting recyclable materials from waste, equipped with plasma torch. Oh, they just keep spawning. Okay. Waste material from the energy facility. Analysis implies that difficulty stacking the material led to disposal through burial instead. Oh, your dog's sick, but he's feeling better. I'm glad he's feeling better. He is a good dog. scrap liquid containers. The cause of warping and cracks is indeterminate. Its structural integrity is compromised. It can be destroyed by a diffuse oscillation blast wave of psychic energy. Ness? I got Ness on speed dial. Oh, maybe a multiple bomb. I'm gonna go get some help. Get some Bacta. What the psychic burst is. Pedestrian door, often installed in larger gates that bar vehicle access. It will open if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Barn-made circuitry from a plasma torch exposed when the coupler detached is manually removable. Well, let's manually remove it. Fire chip. Oh, it's chips. That's how weird to Samba flaming hot Cheetos. Red 40. Yeah, that's why we're manually removing it. We're taking it out. Yeah, that's not good for the public. A chip made by the Lamorne, a Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher, can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Mr. McKenzie? Oh, he knows about Red 40? Okay. He's an expert. Samus, no! Okay, I think we backtrack now to get the plasma beam. The Red 40 beam! Silence! I just wanted to make sure he could hear me. I'm not mad. I think he just wanted some drama, so. Meow. Don't eat the Mario Odyssey Joy-Cons, PSA. Yeah, Silex, yeah, Volcano, yeah, I think he's operating volcanic tech. Do, 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 do.
Looks like you found some Lemoyne technology in Flarepool. I'm pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
You know what? I'm prideful, so no. See ya. Yeah, we're going that way. The regular reds are less rare. I get true. Probably still not good for your health. Yeah, go west. Base camp. I do like how you see the big tree. Mackenzie. Mr. Donatello. Hey, if Mackenzie pulled out a staff and was like kicking space pirate butt, I wouldn't be surprised. He says that he was stuck in a cubicle. He says that he was working in a cubicle. What if he was studying Donatello techniques? Okay, I don't think TMNT's in this universe. What if he was studying a martial arts expert that uses a staff? Darth Maul. Okay, I don't think Star Wars is in this universe. Okay, he was reading bow staff books in his cubicle. Win? That's a good question, Mackenzie. That does sound like a win. Yeah, Bill was Shredder. Break out, Lucille. The red chip. Yeah, we'll have it examined, all right. Oh my gosh, Metroid and Star Wars are connected. Yeah, Samus is Rocket League, true. Is Rocket League canon, though? Is Samus flying to Radiator Springs as we speak? Slight
detour. That was the update last night.
Okay, that'd actually be a lot of fun. Samus on her motorcycle on like Route 66. Morph ball variants to her zone transitions. I don't mind. It is funny how fast she can transform in and out. I do like these transitions. It's pretty cool. Oh, the morph ball rolling. That'd be funny. I do love that term. I love how he said dynamic reconfiguration of a suit. Fascinating. We haven't seen Silex do it yet in this game, but I have a hunch the lockjaw. He can use the lockjaw. I mean, that's just common sense, so that would be cool to see. And the tripwire bombs. The shock coil.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool. Alright, what do you got?
Red chip.
It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside. Okay,
Mr.
let me
McKenzie,
analyze it.
be careful.
Lemoyne Tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm
so
cannon,
cool.
you should be able to use another new shot type. Ta-da! Give her a try.
That's awesome. He'd be so proud. High heat rounds. Great. Sub-Zero is an Injustice 2. True. Donatel's Injustice 2. Hey, this sounds like some Wikipedia marathon running. I know you haven't done that in a while, but you were pretty good at it. I remember back in the day. It was like around a year ago.
You can now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
Oh, I like her nod. Hot shot from Transformers Armada. What? You're saying he would file a lawsuit? I think he's fine with it. Aren't you? Oh, see? Done. Easy. Back in the day, 5 months ago, yeah. This is not taking over the power beam. I knew they were studying Prime Hunters, but this is using its own ammo system and replacing the missile launcher, not the power beam. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that a lot.
Burn it all down with fire shot.
Thank you, Mr. McKenzie. Thank you for your hard work. Oh, just kind of disintegrate them. I'm gonna go burn this web that we saw earlier. Looks like a little bit of afterburn. I'm right at home. I think it was here. It had the webbing. No, it might be on the left here. There's definitely one patch of webbing here. And it's not back here. Oh, that's cool. That rebound? What was that? Was it a plant? No. I saw the power beam like bounce up. Oh, it was this. That's cool. It's definitely in this loop. Ooh, you are a tracker. Was that universal ammo? Oh, they. Well, I'll check in on it next time. I mean, they're already doing quite a few Prime Hunters things. Oh my gosh. We'll see, we'll see. Here it is. Shot expansion. Oh, cool. I mean, that is a Metroid Prime Hunters item, the Universal Ammo expansion. You guys seen that episode of SpongeBob? I'm Spire, I'm Spire, I'm Spire. This is awesome. Whip it good. Do. Bam, bam, bam. Good hit. Good hits.
Welcome back.
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff he's working on. We'll see.
Good luck out there, Samus. I'm on call.
Oh my gosh, they weren't here before. Am I supposed to look at? It's a good trope. That's cool. Ring made of processed metals and modeled after a plant's leaf contour. Its stand is installed to a rail and is movable only while the pressure plate at the center is in use. The element of fire bursts forth into this. Oh, is this like a multi-beam towards the end of the game type room? The element of fire bursts forth into this world. It was the first element the Lemorn learned to control. You must know its origins to be its master. My name is Vin. More than a Lemorn priest, I am one who freely commands the elements. The one who wields well the power of elements shall explore to the ends of the world and deepen their knowledge of it. If you have not yet mastered elemental power, come first to this place to learn and discover what the device has to teach. Lock unit cold. Lemorn made locking system. The lock can be removed only if exposed to extreme cold. Once removed, systems will operate normally. You definitely get an ice-like beam. Probably an electric one. Is this the electric one? Lock unit electric. Lemorn made locking system. The lock can be removed only if exposed to a surge of electricity. With the lock removed, systems will operate normally. Large gate bearing access to the rear chamber. Activation of a separate device will cause it to open. Pressure plate trigger for providing the linked ring with psychic energy. The plate will sink if stood upon, which activates the mechanism. Torch wick that can be lit only by a flame that has passed through the eye of the ring. It will burn until its energy is exhausted. Ouch, hot, burn, cold, and zap. Spire, Noxus, and Silence? Spoilers. Maybe. Oh, cool, they're doing a puzzle like this. I'm guessing this is... Oh, is this all for fire? Metal ball, like kid puzzles. Kid toy puzzles, there you go. Stone statue of a Lemorn priest. Its inscription reads, "When Vin holds the three elements, the chosen one shall bear a new light of life." They bringing back the light suit? Hemispherical metal lid. It'll open once all three devices linked to it have been activated. So this is, yeah, some like end game. Not end game, but once you get the other beam type room. Cool. Rev up those fryers. Oh, I thought I was at the last room. Also, I just needed more oxygen. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get some coffee while she travels. Ooh, she's doing a little bit of like an idle pose. That's cool. Is that Silex Acid Rain? See the weather guy? Yeah, in your inventory. I didn't know you could check during loading screens. I like all these worlds so far. Melt the ice. Spoilers. No, that's what I was playing for. Off-grid LED guide light uses oxygen and hydrogen from the surrounding environment, generating heat, light, and electricity. What is this, Bastion for F-Zero? Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? Is this one of his monsters? Hold on. Monster. I guess it could be a monster. Hello. Long load times. I don't mind them. But it does give me time to get some coffee and stuff. I know I know they have to load in an entire new world, so. I spell. Yeah, this is up in the mountains. It's cool. Hold on. Did miss this game. Capsule capturing platform catches arriving cargo capsules. A scanner built into the floor confirms if cargo arrived safely and intact. Cargo target. Arrival point for capsules launched via the shipping system. Central cushioning absorbs all impact shock. Cryopod transport system. Cable transport system that runs between the laboratory and crane loading area. Non-operational. Just read the cards, true. Play, haven't you played Master Duel? I mean, Cool Dude here is a really good Yu-Gi-Oh player, so if you have any questions, he's here to help. Master Duel is a good way to pick up pretty fast. Because Master Duel does it all for you, so. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I think these are the wolves from Federation Force, which is really cool. Canis morphology, snow wolf. Carnivorous quadruped living in the frigid regions of ice melt. A pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habitat makes it ill-suited to warm climates. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read through the whole thing. If they're cheating themselves, but obviously, like really good players, yeah, you'll need to read. Also, just because cheaters can try to lie about effects if you don't read it. But Master Duel is a good way to learn that. It really is, yeah. If you just play some Master Duel, you can start really picking up on the ebb and flow of the game. Yeah, this is a good challenge. This is a good min boss. I love how much this game rewards like precise aiming too. Oh, she does a back morph ball transformation. That's cool. Oh, interesting. At least some Federation troopers. Someone on a turret. Oh, interesting. You're supposed to get like 1 health left. They don't read the contracts they're signing. I'm sure people, I mean, PSA, read actual like contracts with like employment and things you're partnering with. But yeah, Master Duel is a good way to pick up on it. Oh, they have AI training data? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I need to scan. The cryopod appears to have been abandoned. Its cooling system lost power and failed. specialized cargo launcher, machine arrow shipping system. Load supplies into reinforced capsules and launches them offline. It's a good detail. You can hear Samus like heavy breathing and low health. Cryopods abandoned after the delivery truck overturned. Battery charge at 0% non-functional. For wheeled vehicles used to lower container vehicles. It has an extremely high weight capacity, currently offline. Data terminal routes various kinds of data, currently offline, accessible once power has been restored to the entire laboratory. I mean, I like Facebook overall. I've had it since 2008, but definitely think they should be more public about the AI training stuff. I mean, you know, in a hopeful world, you don't use that at all. Pod maintenance gate currently offline, controlled by the main control terminal, must be online to unlock. Mechanoid light maintenance tank, a smaller version of the regular maintenance tank, developed to perform tasks in Euro passages. Battery charge at 0%. Conduit access hatch used by maintenance tanks. The red light indicates it is offline and locked. I think from a screenshot, it actually might be the rest of the Galactic Federation crew that works with Mr. McKinsey. It's like all here. They do have a group photo. Let's see. Electric shot door. Airtight door designed and installed during the machine era. Opens if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Main control terminal handles executive functions for the lobby and controls power to the pod maintenance gate. It can also provide access to a hologram schematic of the facility. The Morn Healing Pod administers intensive care, currently offline. Transport tube, a network for moving small cargo, currently offline.
All clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rieger Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta.
Delta?
It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we? We were deep in gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Galactic Federation sniper, Rieger Tokabi. An infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting, armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor linked scope. seems cool. Hey, are you sending me a package? Hey, that's so kind of you. What'd you send me? A double cheeseburger? Well, hopefully it's well preserved. Thank you. A double Whopper with cheese? Wow. Access code approved. Displaying hologram schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized.
Oh, you were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
Luck be with you. Good luck. Yeah, non-perishable Big Mac. Thank you. I actually, honestly, McDonald's. I love McDonald's overall. I've been eating a lot of, not even eating a lot of McDonald's, but when I do, I've been eating a lot of their spicy McCrispies with mayo added. That is like my new favorite sandwich from them, along with, I mean, obviously the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. But I have been trying to lower my sodium nitrate intake. I'm pretty sure their sausages have sodium nitrates added. So a lot of sausages have that. You have to find like sausages and pepperonis that say they don't have sodium nitrates added. So that's what I've been kind of going for lately. But man, the spicy McCrispy with some mayo, yeah, it's really good. Does he talk more?
Keep an eye on things for me. Least I can do.
Ooh, I love A&W. I remember going to the restaurant in the United States a few times. I've loved A&W. Yeah, good burgers. I mean, we're talking in like the 2000s, but I'm sure they're still pretty good. Free 6-piece McNugget. Nice. What sauce do you use? My default is definitely ranch, but really I've never had a bad sauce from McDonald's, so. Safety hatch for cryopod transport, designed to open as a pod passes through. Its metals have deteriorated and began to warp. A strong shock will destroy it. Classic. Oh! Oh! Effortless superhero landing. You love to see it. Oh, that was awesome. She's so cool. You're a sweet and sour employer. See, I like that too. See, like I said, there's no bad sauce from McDonald's that I've had. I'm also not a picky eater, but seriously, I've liked all their sauces so far. Anthropod morphology snow roach. My mom loves hot mustard. My dad never, now that I think about it, my dad never has, I've never seen my dad get chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. He always gets a sandwich. And I think he's just like classic ketchup. Yeah. I had this one friend who was big on ketchup, so much that the lunch ladies had to like warn him. Like they told him to stop. He would like, you know when you get a lunch tray and you have different compartments of the tray, he'd have one compartment that's usually for either your drink or a side like corn, and it was like a pool of ketchup. I hope he's doing well. Cole Schrankler. I mean, I like ketchup too. I'll never forget he was the ketchup guy. And again, ketchup's good. I think he was onto something. I mean, as long as he wasn't wasting it. I don't think he would. I think from what I remember, he would use up that ketchup. Anthropod morphology, snow roach. A creature with a flat, soft carapace, able to live in cold environments due to its high body temperature, though its volatile body will explode on contact. I personally, out of the big three toppings, ketchup, mustard, relish, I was always a mustard guy the most, but I like all three. Ice that has thickened over time, it can be melted using high temperature tools. Mustard's better than ketchup. It's definitely my favorite of the big three, but again, I'm not picky. I like all three. But in the United States, when we do like the hot dog race at the Royal Stadium, I'm always cheering for mustard. Oh, multiple shots, right? Oh my gosh, like a classic corn dog with mustard, you can't go wrong. There's this burger place in the east southern parts of the United States called Crystal, and it's super similar to White Castle. The one big difference is they put mustard on their burgers by default. And I love White Castle sliders, and I will tell you, the mustard, I like Crystal more than White Castle. It makes that much of a difference. Mechanism loading platform loads cryopods brought in from outside onto rails for distribution. Yes, what's the scan visor say about mustard? Yummy? Okay, thank you. Cryopod, airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Can operate on minimal power. This is a cool area. Like the way this is, I mean, this is a lot like the Hoth Rebel base, like the basement aesthetic. Oh, this is awesome. Laboratory security door controls access to vital experimentation samples and other dangerous items. Currently locked. Locks can be managed collectively from the control room. I like A&W. I haven't drank soda since early 2012, but I loved A&W root beer, and the restaurant was great. I mean, it is just like a classic. It is like a classic fast food place. I like their burgers, their fries, and they made, when you get a fountain drink, the A&W root beer had like a special keg to it, while the other drinks had like the standard fountain machine that they were part of. Access the encrypted file. Research diary day 1 endeavor. Data downloaded to logbook. I know Canada still has Toys R Us, which is really cool. We unfortunately don't anymore. You want to talk about 2000s? Going to Toys R Us and seeing a bunch of Bionicles lined up, as well as Star Wars prequel merchandise. Hey, good times. Let's bring them back. Floor security terminal controls security systems on this floor. Currently offline. A linked activation device is nearby. Yeah, I do like A&W here. It's really good. Floor security display shows the locations and current states of security doors on this floor, currently offline. I like, I actually never drank much cream soda growing up, but I trust they have good cream soda. That was cool.
Samus. Samus. Samus? You hear me? I patched into the facility speakers. I could use them to communicate.
Nice.
I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it? Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
I like the way they do the interface with communications here. It's different from Star Fox, but also pretty similar. Oh, your state doesn't have any A&W. Definitely, I recommend trying a burger at least once in your life if you ever go to Canada. Just find one and do it. Burger and fries. And if you drink soda, root beer. And if they ask what you want on your fries, mustard, ketchup. I don't know if they have relish. I've never tried that though. I would try that. That sounds good. Device Nova DNA sequencer. Lamorne device for complex genetic sequencing. Camden? That's not him. Used to identify organisms and analyze genetic mutations. Oh boy. This isn't dark at all. DNA sample storage case. Stores and displays airtight vials containing Nova DNA. Scanners are built into the vial holders to monitor samples. Cover conceals a ventilation shaft. Its metals have deteriorated in the extreme cold and can be shattered by a strong impact. Connects to the adjacent room. Lock unit lasso. Lamorne made locking system. The lock is designed to be pulled off. Okay, I think we're getting the grapple beam soon. Oh, I don't know that restaurant. What do they have? Water? That's why I shot in the dark there. Bomb slot fitted with a security cap. The cap must be removed before using it. Yes, another grapple beam moment. I think we're getting that really soon. Excuse me. Access the encrypted file. Research diary 21. Gifts. Data downloaded log. Oh, this is like BioShock. You can pull up the log. Here we go. Gifts. Priest Chitoya wants to install something in this room. Apparently, it'll be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our efforts are not the priority, then do the Lamorne have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. I pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. Endeavor. My name is Tarigun, and I'm a researcher at this facility. I'm writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects brought to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Green energy. Uh-oh, we have some of that. Cool dude has been keeping tabs on it. Thank you. KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. Yeah, that's where our community meetup will be in a few years. You think I'm joking? Tracks used by maintenance tanks equipped with a latch point allowing them to be pulled down. Yeah, I think we're getting the grapple beam. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get Samus's Z grab at 64. Oh wait, it's R. It's R at 64, that's right. Psychic lasso. Oh, okay. Never mind. Her grab in the next Smash Brothers game, probably. Enhances control over psychic energy, allowing it to be coiled into a rope. This rope can physically grab onto objects and pull them. Rest in peace? There's still a few combination ones. I don't know about with A and W, but even in Kansas City, there's still like you'll find like KFC, Taco Bell combos and stuff. All three together is super rare though nowadays. Yeah, it's like Prime 3. I was wondering if it's gonna be like Prime 3. Yeehaw! That was a lot of fun. Okay, so the full trios are gone? I can believe that. Should probably go through that door first, but... Oh, hey, hold on. I want to go through the door first. Oh! You will play more Prime 4. I will play more Prime 4. Alright, anyway.
Have you tried scanning your surroundings?
Okay, cool. Open that. Let's go up here now. Yeah, scanning is helpful. Thank you. Oh, really? Taco Bell's taking over more and more. And what? Well, there's like a term for that. It's like Pizza Hut Express. Yeah, I could see that where it becomes more like a Pizza Hut Express. Well, I know they're definitely going to bring back that shield android enemy to fight with the psychic lasso now. Giddy up. Sample vial containing a TK code. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, Pizza Express inside Taco Bell. So it's like Taco Bell, it's like a 1.5 combo. Well, can I still get pepperonis on my taco? Actually, I'm probably gonna tunnel for maintenance tanks. Connects to tracking operations across the hallway. I'm gonna be honest. I actually try to avoid a lot of pepperoni now because a lot of the mainstream ones do have sodium nitrates. Don't be scared if you've had sodium nitrates. It's just one of those things where I've noticed more and more foods have come out saying no sodium nitrates, and there's been studies on it, and just health-wise, I always try to eat pepperonis and sausages that don't. Okay, but can I get Pizza Hut cinnamon sticks and Taco Bell cinnamon twists with the icing cup? That sounds like a good combo. Cryopods awaiting maintenance inspection. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary. Day 39. Security. Data downloaded to logbook. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Like now? Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. A Baja Blast with a 3-piece tender combo. That sounds pretty good. Cool, dude. Did you send me a Baja Blast pie? We'll find out soon. Those do look pretty good. Cryopods awaiting final examination. Pods will be redeployed if all maintenance checks pass. Cryopod repairs and parts replacement complete. Awaiting final check at the inspection table. Passing this check will result in redeployment. Cryopod under repairs. Cooling device found to be defective. Its circuitry must be replaced. How do you describe Baja Blast, right? Task arm for performing internal and external repairs on cryopods, including circuitry replacement and cooling system upkeep. A toxic fleet is so strong. Right? No, yeah, we... one of our Pokemon players, Brian, who's doing pretty well in Mugen too, he told me that there's like Japanese Oreos. He said, I guess his friend said Japanese Oreos do not taste as good as American Oreos because they have a limit on how much sugar they can put into products. Now, I'd have to try them myself to say, but it is interesting to think about if you take a lot of sugar away from Oreos, how much that can change the taste. I would still try it though, hopefully. KFC tenders. I've never had their chicken tenders, but I'm sure they're good. Research sample FG004, GE dosage 0.5 GRE. Status: no abnormal cell mutation or multiplication. Research samples containing a TK code. I sneeze. We'll see what I can do. Research sample FG021, GE dosage 1.9 GRE. Status: no abnormal effects from dosage increase. The TRK code. Here soon. Research sample FG016, GE dosage 1.2 GRE. Status: cell multiplication is within normal value range. Laboratory security door. Room access is controlled by a terminal in biolab security. Once unlocked, the door can be opened touching the hologram. Oh, I just put it together. I think the thunderstorm area is where you get the electric shot once you backtrack. That makes sense. We're here. Psychic lock unit developed during the psychic era blocks passages with a wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released using collected TK codes. I'm just drawing. I was like, I bet the encryptions let me know. All right, let's check. I'm just drawing around. Oh, it's like TRK never left. Wow, is this his alt? TRK, are you okay?
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
This really is a lot like the Rebel base and Echo base in Star Wars. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 57. Anxiety. Data downloaded to logbook. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially a rapid I think those acid spitting four-armed guys are like failed experiments. I was already thinking about it, how they're related to the priest. Like they're probably the same species. And I was like, there's probably some explanation of their kind of split in behavior and designs overall. I think that's what this is. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and a doubling of the number of cells increases growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn? And what can be done to shift it back to its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. Tempered glass is cracked in several places. A strong impact will shatter it. Lamorne made stretcher. Its two wheel sizes reduce resistance, allowing for easy and smooth rotation. Lamorne made stretcher. Frame warped by its fall. Wheel rotation unaffected. It will function properly if its safety switch is disabled. Gate malfunctioning. Circuits are torn and is not receiving any current. The gate material is otherwise indestructible. Experimental capsule containing a TK code. I love that bass and that jingle. Test capsule with temperature control function contains a body tissue sample. Test capsule with temperature control function contains a sample of a poisonous liquid. Test capsule with temperature control function contains a prototype medicine. Test capsule with temperature control function contains a blood sample. Part of the cryopad rail system, the column secures and releases pods for distribution and is linked to the loading platform. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 138. Attempt. Data downloaded to logbook. We were so close. It seemed like we had succeeded in disabling the problematic genes and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their state. However, for some reason, we were unable to stabilize it. The subjects reverted. Right now, I want to check over the genetic analysis to see if there were any problems in our process. I do not want this setback to have been for nothing. I love the sound of the scan visor. Like all the sound effects of the scan visor, great. Transport cart has clamps for fastening containers and specialized omni wheels for improved maneuvering. Yeah, that reposition button is so good. Oh, hey. Reaver specimen. Battery depletion ultimately led to the specimen's death as frozen. Ice that has thickened over time and can be melted using high temperature tools. Specimen completely frozen due to the drop in the laboratory's temperature. No life signs detected. I love the kind of jumbled notes they're adding in the background here. Storage bay, cryopod terminal. Opens the hatch of a socketed cryopod currently offline. Cryopod equipped with life preservation systems able to keep specimens dormant. So permanently switches to an internal battery disconnected from power. So these two on the right and left are dead, but I wonder if I raise the temperature and a bunch of them come out and try to chase things. Bulk cryopod storage. All pods functioning normally while in low power mode. Function normally. Oh, this is the audio bug? Gotcha. Reaver specimen containing a TK code. I thought it was just naturally part of the kind of eerie environment. Specimen. Battery depletion led to specimen's death. The drop in room temperature caused it to freeze after. Laboratory heavy door. Comprises 5 parts with a sensor in its center. It is much stronger than standard doors. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 205. Limit. Data downloaded to logbook. Since the lab experiments began, several subjects have been brought in each day. The lab is close to capacity, and tragically, countless brethren have lost their lives while securing these subjects. I think we should stop gathering subjects, if only because our restoration experiments have thus far been unsuccessful. Oh, you don't think it's supposed to be audible there? See, I actually liked the background sounds. But that is interesting if it's coded like that. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 117. Breakthrough. Data downloaded to logbook. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presumed that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals causing compositional change in the GE, which would in turn cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet that is not the case. In actuality, an unused region of the brain linked with the crystals is stimulated, and as a result, genes that would normally have stayed, pseudogenes were transcribed. That is a real thing, too. I now wonder, the pseudogene stuff? I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? This would mean the great tragedy was merely one possible evolution of one potential future. So, with that in mind, what would happen if when administering GE, we disabled those genes at the moment that the rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There you go. There should be sufficient value in attempting this to justify altering the Balsale system's programming. I love this kind of Bioshock-like logbook gameplay. Unused DNA sample storage case. Used for extracting DNA for experimentation. Specimen thawing station. Quickly and safely resuscitates. Man, I love some of these words here. It's definitely a good challenge. Frozen specimens without returning them to consciousness. Interesting. Resuscitates. Balsale system, primarily used to perform experimental autopsies online. Activation will set it to operating mode. Born-made operating table uses a gravity tuning device inside the padding to stabilize specimens without the need for restraints. The Born-made stretcher of 2 wheel sizes reduce resistance, allowing for easy and smooth rotation, currently configured to function as an operating table. It is interesting to think why the Galactic Federation had the Bureau's device. Again, you're thinking about why Silex is after it. Access code approved. Autopsy, and he activated it. Autopsy systems activated. Storage mode disabled. Operating mode initialized. Storage shutter appears to have stopped mid-activation. Active Balsale system containing a TK node. Surgery on a grape. Oh my gosh. I don't think they did that on purpose, but that's pretty funny. I don't know too much about the meme other than, yeah, there was surgery on a grape. Cell system. Its ultra high performance multiprocessor and 145 installed surgical tools accommodate many types of complex surgery, not just autopsies. Yeah, that's all there is to the meme. Ventilation shaft fitted with a security cap. The cap must be removed with physical force. A ventilation fan is active inside. Where are those droidicas? They've entered the ventilation shaft. Star Wars episodes 1 to 6 really are just like super quotable. They're still coming through. Lamorne made stretcher used for specimen transport can be reconfigured to work as an operating table. The mat is made of a hardened gel material. Master destroyers! Here comes one! Alright, anyway. Rev up those fryers. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 81. Awakening. Data downloaded to logbook. The subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum levels. Unfortunately, we are unable to perform the experiments we'd like with the subjects in this state. If the subject's metabolic function is inactive, a reversal of its rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This also means restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. Sedation. Research sample storage capsule. Liquid appears to be a sedative variant. These don't look as frozen. Hi. Recovery pod B1 JUTRD-31. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Pod now in lower power mode. Recovery pod A1 SPDD-RO7. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Griever enclosed after an experimental Lamorne restoration procedure. Recovery pod A2CPGGB18. Pod glass destroyed. Cell culture and preservation liquid has leaked. Life signs of the specimen Griever have ceased. Recovery pod B2PLVBF70. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Specimen Griever is alive and preserved. Recovery pod B3SERTE86. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Specimen Griever's metabolism currently at minimum. Recovery pod A3WKYYB25. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to the internal organs. All readings from specimen Reaper read normal. Mechanoid, light maintenance tank, a smaller version of the regular maintenance tank, developed to perform tasks in narrow passages. Oh, I like the toy box instrument in this music. Security gate sealed. Releasing the lock unit attached to the rear side will allow it to open. Yeah, just like charge shot, that's cool. A window shutter used for ventilation. The slats are damaged. A strong shock will destroy them. I'm gonna guess that this opens the pods. Monitor is standby while low power mode is activated. Ice that has thickened over time. It can be melted using high temperature tools. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 97. Analysis. Data downloaded to logbook. We are monitoring subjects who have had GE administered here. Regardless of GE concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they are natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Uh-oh. It's like yeah, it seems kind of like a time-space split of the species with mutations too. Recovery pod management terminal tracks the state of the contained specimen and sends data to a remote database. Operates normally in low power modes. Research sample storage capsule contains a blood sample. It's saying I can lock on to this enemy. Maybe they're friendly. No life signs detected. Cryopod cell culture and preservation liquid have leaked. Analysis implies extended neglect led to the specimen's death. That's pretty awful. It's kind of bad. Okay. Was there any... minutes left, and then I'll be playing this tonight. Take about an hour break, do Friday Night Mugen at 5, and then back to this at 6. That'll be for around 6 hours. So. One more schematic. Okay. Let me go check. I would say it probably would give me a schematic here. So I wonder what I missed. Let's keep looking. This is that. Hold on. Oh, some of the not scanned things look, or some of the things that haven't been scanned look not green to you. Interesting. Got this. Oh, the lighting makes it look unscanned to you. It looks like we have everything scanned, unless I'm missing like a nook and cranny. But excuse me, I was wondering if we get any schematic here. It's me. Psychic block unit developed during the psychic era blocks passages with a wall of psychic energy. These locks can still be released collecting TK codes. Well, I think all the codes would be contained down here. I don't think I'd be going to the above floor yet. So something self-contained in here. ball thing. No, it's just not operational. I feel like we're missing a schematic in that one room that I didn't get any. I'll go back. Surveillance monitor containing a TK code. There it is. Interesting. Monitor stabilizer broken, causing it to fall. Its power has been cut, disabling the display. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 214. Resignation. Uh-oh. Data downloaded to logbook. Our resources are running very low, and we are almost out of the chemicals needed for research and experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there is a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds, no, even if it succeeds and with what we have left, and we are losing researchers, everyone is likely thinking the same thing.
Samus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Security storage contains vital medicines and experimentation equipment. Door sensor offline. Lightweight vertical wind turbines made made to withstand the valley's severe winds. That facility is in low power mode. Wind power fulfills all energy needs. Interesting. Scan those guys fast. Aerial morphology. Blue crook. Oh, wow. Chiroptera variant that flies using their patagium wings. The leader guides their colony by emitting sound waves from their antenna. Species. Cargo gondola lift used for transporting cargo and research staff over the valleys below. Reinforced cables proof it against strong winds, currently offline. A screw attack in this game. The anchor chain joiner connecting the wind turbine to the rock wall is damaged. A strong shock will break it. Alright, when we get to the next save station, I'll stop. Ooh, the ice effect on her arm cannon. Great scenery. Gondola control terminal currently offline. ice covers the damaged section of a laboratory heavy door. The ice can be melted using high heat. A circuitry malfunction has rendered the door itself inopenable. Definitely super similar to Shriek Bats. Shutter linked to bomb slot. Activating the bomb slot will unlock the shutter. Bomb slot releases the linked shutter currently offline. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 289 records. I noticed that the days spike up before something is recorded. Or there's quite a few days that go by on average. It's really interesting. There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure, and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility into lower power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not the time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Super dark. Data Archive Cluster 2, captured specimen identification and medical records. Data Archive Cluster 1, cryogenic and bioform studies, containment unit research and development. Research Data Archive Terminal, contains data on past laboratory experimentation and research on bioforms, including recordings currently offline. Bomb slot is linked with the data archive terminal and the conduit access hatch, currently offline. Data archive cluster 4, psychic experimentation and genetic transformation research and development. So yeah, I think they were, the species kept experimenting to open psychic powers. The whole third eye thing, like what Tien has in Dragon Ball. Data Archive Cluster 3, Treatment Examination 00143, Y460410 to Y460412. That's a year span, that's 2 years. It's an interesting date there. Data Archive Cluster 5, Video Log Backups of Experimentation and Treatment. This is for the shock beam, right? For the electric shock. Transport tube, a network for moving small cargo, currently offline. Before we go to the save station, let me check beyond here real quick. Accessing encrypted file, research diary 293, day 293, query. Data downloaded to logbook. We have finally reached the end of our resources. Tomorrow we will abandon this lab and at Chatoya's instruction, move to Chrono Tower, built in Soul Valley. We will not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they reverted to their Lemorne counterparts? What did we miss? I will ponder this for the rest of my life. might go into a fight down here. Just the way this is built up. Hold on. Oh, I need to scan these guys. Well, you can see her face there briefly. Okay, I don't want to go too far down. Let's go see if I can get to that save station. Yeah, looking like it wants you to save before you keep going down here. Let me check. Do one last scan of this room. Looks like there's no access anything here. Just gotta scan. Okay. Alright, let me save and then call it a stream. Okay, so I will be back about an hour and 10 minutes for Friday Night Mugen, Tuesday Night Mugen, and I will be finishing that, and then I will continue playing this game at 6 tonight, so a little over 2 hours, but super fun so far. I love the Bioshock-like logs left throughout this laboratory. So thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and adios.